Welcome back on this Monday morning. We're starting off with some quiet conditions. This is over downtown Marquette this morning. We're seeing some mostly clear skies in some areas. It is quiet out there. No hazards as you head out the door this morning. 29 degrees there with a northwest wind of 4 miles per hour. So we're expecting temperatures to climb into the lower to mid 40s along the Wisconsin state line for places like Florence, Iron River, Iron Mountain, Ironwood, all those areas, Kingsford, those spots. Low to mid 40s expected in those areas. Not much for sunshine though. For highs, this is that breakdown that I was just talking about. Around 40 degrees along Lake Michigan, upper 30s along Lake Superior. Those lower to mid 40s in the interior spots and along the Wisconsin state line. Here's your hour by hour for today. While we start off with some sunshine, we are expecting clouds to kind of move on in. Biggest areas of cloud cover will be more towards the south central and the eastern areas of the EP, and our wind flow will be out of the northeast today. This morning starting off quiet, still with that northeasterly wind flow in place, very light. We are expecting today to have speeds of around 8 to 12 miles per hour. There's a disturbance that will be developing that's right now over into portions of Kansas. Now, this will continue to strengthen and eventually track north and northeast. And as it does so, it's expected to cross right across the lower peninsula as we head towards the middle portion of the week. So we will have some impacts with this system. This is what we know as of right now. The timeline for precipitation to start will be tomorrow evening. Precipitation will continue with the system through Thursday. It's going to be more in the way of some wet snow initially with a little mixture, but then it's widespread wet snow by Wednesday morning. We do have some accumulating snow out of this, and most of this looks to be in the north central sections of the EP. But we're also expecting some strong winds to be another big hazard out of this system. So your impacts will be some sloppy road conditions and some limited visibility at times if you're near Lake Superior. So here's that wind component by Wednesday morning out of the northeast. Gusts ranging anywhere from 35 to 45 miles per hour, and then continuing that way throughout the course of the day on Wednesday. By Thursday morning, we'll see it decreasing to around 25 to 35 mile per hour wind gusts. Here's the hour by hour. I started it tomorrow morning, 7:30 in the morning. Again, this is tomorrow morning at 7:30 in the morning, starting off quiet. By late afternoon, we start to see a little bit of this light snow along the Wisconsin state line. We're expecting this to ramp up throughout the course of the evening and overnight hours. A little mixture possible across the eastern areas where it might be a little bit milder there. You can see that easterly and northeasterly wind component already developing and strengthening. Continuing with that widespread wet snow for Wednesday morning. This is 6:30 in the morning. Continuing throughout the course of the daytime hours on Wednesday. That's 3 p.m. And then by Thursday morning, we start to see this finally taper off as that low continues to lift out of the Great Lakes. So some big impacts with this. So as of right now, it looks like we will have some accumulations of easily 3 to 6 inches for most areas. And then right within the core of the north central, that's where we could potentially exceed a foot of snow in the higher elevations of western Marquette County, as well as the higher elevations of eastern Farragut County. If you're right on the shoreline of Lake Superior as of right now, kind of 3 to 6 inches of snow there. But again, it's those higher elevation spots that will get the bulk of this accumulation with that northeasterly wind. Temperatures starting off for Tuesday afternoon for the highs into the lower to mid 40s in those interior areas. And then behind this system on Wednesday afternoon, temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. So with it being above normal and above that freezing mark, that's going to lead to more of that wet consistency for snow. Did set a red caution sign for Wednesday. It's going to be a windy day. Accumulating snow will be a big factor out there. Still will be breezy with some lighter snow on Thursday, and then it's out of the area by Friday, and the weekend looks nice, sunny, and